Hey everybody, Case here, back at it with more Harry Potter Hogwarts Mystery. Gonna be moving on to chapter 12, and in this particular video, we're hopefully gonna be able to get our broom back. At the end of the previous video, well, we were gonna go back to the Forbidden Forest, and Snape kinda had other plans. So hopefully we can get the broom, or get a broom anyway, in order to actually get back. So we're gonna be talking to Snape at the potions classroom. And it looks like side quests have also returned as well. And we're going to have to be talking to Tonks. But of course, side quests, which are the key words, is what I'll do in my off time. So let's see what he says. Because I'm very curious to know how he actually knew about everything. Although we've been lying to pretty much everybody as time has gone on. So somebody must have known and told everybody. Professor Snape, I want to apologize for being in the clock tower courtyard after curfew. Will you please return the broom you broke? I just really need that broom. I will return the broom, Casey. You will? Then why did you take it? I wanted anyone watching to believe we're at odds. Aren't we always at odds? Besides, the courtyard was empty. No one was watching. You're a fool, Casey. Rickpick has been watching you from the second she arrived. Probably sooner. I don't understand. I'm shocked. Sit down. We will discuss this further after class. I mean, I'm pretty sure he actually pointed that out multiple times.
There will be no foolish wand-waving in this class.
My impression isn't as good, is it? I try. You said Madame Rickpick was watching me? She views you as competition, and she has made a career out of eliminating her competition. She wants to kill me? I can't blame her for that. I can, however, ask you to help me uncover her true motivations for being at Hogwarts. Isn't she helping me with the cursed vaults? Rickpick is incredibly ambitious for a Gryffindor. Even the cursed vaults aren't enough for her. I believe she wants to seize control of Hogwarts and rid herself of anyone who may stand in her way. Like you and me? As much as it pains me to think of us being the least but similar in any way, yes. Will you help me investigate Rickpick? Yes, no, well of course! Good old Snape and KC. Of course. If you're right, I have to protect Hogwarts, not to mention myself. Good decision, Casey. I didn't believe you were capable of making one. Do as you're told and you will be rewarded. Fetch the list, potions, ingredients in the specific places and times. All these ingredients are on the shelves right behind us. If Rickpick adheres to her routine since returning to Hogwarts, you will also find her in each of these locations. Observe her behavior and report back to me. Great. Looks like we get to go to the Great Hall. Spy on Rickpick. Question is where? She's yet up at the front because she's number one. Hey Ben, I'm glad to see you here. You are? Why? Well, for one, you're my friend, but for two, I need to sit down with someone so I'm not so conspicuous. Snape wants me to grab honey for one of his potions, but between us, I'm supposed to spy on Rickpick. You shouldn't do that, Casey. I'm not really doing anything. We'll just sit and talk, and hopefully I'll overhear something juicy. What do you want to talk about? Let's talk about... Well, I mean, nothing. That's just why. I want to know more about Rickpick. Let's talk about Rakepick. Maybe the reasons you're afraid of her are the same reasons Snape hates her. Even if I knew everything, I wouldn't say anything. Snape and Rakepick are literally the two scariest people at Hogwarts. Trust me, I made a list. Alright, well let's do that. So it's not what I was expecting. I actually thought it was going to be one of those things where we just sit and talk and it doesn't waste energy. No. Okay. I'm telling you, Casey, you shouldn't be spying on Rakepick. Shh! She's saying something to Filch. Where did you find this key? I should have known you were the thief that took it from my office. You haven't changed at all since you were a student. I asked you a simple question, Mr. Filch. The last thing I want to do is make this complicated. You think you can just waltz into my school and threaten me? Are you going to answer the question, or am I going to have to see exactly what you and your cat are made of? I should have hung you from your wrists when I had a chance. You never had a chance. At anything. Tell me where you got this key, Squib. It was a gift. Liar. Years ago, someone left a mysterious package in my office. There were 3 black quills and that key. You can keep it. It's rubbish if you ask me. Thank you for your permission. Hopefully we won't need to speak again. She's even meaner to Filch than she was to Snape. Just imagine what she'd do if she knew you were spying on her. Those black quills sound just like the ones Ara and my brother used to send secret messages. I need to keep following Rakepick to see what else she knows. Please be careful, Casey, and please pretend like I was never here. I think the obvious in all of this is that Rakepick knows and was trying to bait Mr. Filch so she could get the key. And she obviously knows that we're following her. She knows everything. Well, on to the 3 broomsticks. To spy on Madame Rakepick, even though she probably knows. Why is Hagrid here? KC, what a nice surprise. What brings you to the 3 broomsticks? Do you want to know the truth? I usually do, yes. I'm here to pick up lavender for Professor Snape, but he actually has me spying on Madame Rakepick. That's dangerous business, Casey. I'll show you to watch yourself around her. Hey, I'm being careful. She'll never know. She prides herself on knowing more than anyone. I'm inclined to think she does. Except for Professor Dumbledore, of course. Let's just have a butterbeer and relax. Rakepick will never know I'm spying. I mean, you say that, but then in actuality, she probably saw you a second ago, back at the Great Hall. Now she'll see you here. Where is she, by the way? Is she around here? She's right there. That's not her. She's right there. I think she knows. Oh, I think she knows. Look, she's talking to Madame Rosmerta. Is it true that you knew kclovesgaming? Is this how you typically greet people? I understand that you left a notebook here and that has been transfigured into a black quill. Are you planning on ordering a drink? Otherwise, I have paying customers to attend to. Did he also leave a map? Excuse me? A map of Hogwarts and the castle grounds. Mr. Filch confiscated it years ago, but it is no longer in his office. I don't have the slightest idea what you are talking about. I'll need to check your storeroom. Over my dead body? That can be arranged. Some of my best customers are from the Department of Magical Law Enforcement. A couple from the Aurora office. Should have let them know that you're threatening their favorite pub and its very patient landlady. Try cleaning this dump. You might uncover my map and avoid having to pay for your disrespect. Have a pleasant day, dear. Don't dare step foot in my establishment again. Well, that was quite dramatic. Do you know what map she's talking about? I heard rumors of her sometimes running with a group who had magical maps back when she was a student. Probably just a rumor. You're probably right. Either way, I better see what else she knows. Hang. So she actually put her in her place. Wow. The bad of this, though, is that Rakepick is definitely getting closer. She's getting warmer. Onwards to the hospital wing. Gonna keep on spying on Rakepick. Well, I mean, she's looking right at me, basically. Excuse me, Madame Pomfrey? Professor Snape sent me to retrieve some of the scarab beetles he gave you. That's fine. Scarab beetles won't help these students stricken with a sleepwalking curse. Can I do anything to help? You can tend to the patients and provide a comforting presence. Madame Rakepick has been kind enough to visit the cursed students since the moment she returned to Hogwarts. I'm sure she has. I'll do my best to watch what she does. Yes, so now she's definitely got to be aware. Unless Madame Pomfrey's like blocking her view somehow. But I don't think that's the case. I mean, she clearly knows. Let's not kid ourselves. The student has been asleep much longer than the rest. Yes, 5 weeks and 3 days. The longer the curse lasts, the longer they sleep. I fear that if the curse isn't broken soon, they may never wake again. And we don't understand why they stopped sleepwalking? When it happened before, Professor Dumbledore believed they stopped because of interference with the curse vault. Does he have a hypothesis as to why the curse returned after being broken years ago? Do we know that the curse was broken years ago? No, I suppose we don't. Thank you for everything you do, Madame Pomfrey. Let's hope this curse is broken and the students are freed. Isn't that right, Mr. Casey? I mean, really? At least hide behind a curtain. Yes, of course. Did you learn everything you hoped by spying on me? Yes, no, I'm not spying. No. Well, I know more than I did before, even though I still don't understand exactly what you're after. If you did, I would have failed at my job. And I never fail at my job, Mr. Casey. Give Severus Snape my regards. Tell me what you have discovered about Rakepick during your next potions class. I will do that. I was gonna finish this up. And then we're gonna find out that Snape and Rakepick were working together side by side all along. Or is that too obvious? Rowan? Do you think it's too obvious?
Do you expect applause?
Yeah, I guess we'll find out. Never discuss our arrangement or anything having to do with Rakepick around your fellow students. Why? I don't believe she's working alone, and I believe at least one of her co-conspirators is a student in Slytherin. Why do you think that? It is irrelevant. Tell me what you have learned about Rakepick. She has a key from Filch's office. He says someone sent it to him along with 3 black quills. She wants to know who. Go on. She's looking for a magical map of Hogwarts that used to be kept in Filch's office. She thinks my brother may have had it at one time, Also, you should never mess with Madame Rosmerta. What else? She knows you sent me to spy on her. Obviously. You knew? Red Pick has many flaws, but stupidity is not one. She said what she wanted me to hear, and will wait for my response. You used me! In an attempt to save Hogwarts and your unfortunate existence, don't be so sensitive. Since you chose to help me investigate Red Pick, I'm giving you 20 points to Gryffindor. Hooray! I don't even need it! Take this. What is it? Gareth and gas. Anyone who breathes it will choke. Red Pick may try to kill you, and this may save your life. I will call on you again to help me expose her, KZ. Continue to follow my orders, and I will teach you a curse I invented that I've never shown anyone. Ooh, that sounds kind of fun. You know what's not fun? The chapter being over! But I guess we're gonna figure out what's gonna happen moving forward. I guess maybe the whole part of trying to get my broom back to possibly go back to Forbidden Forest could be put on hold. Then again, Snape did say that if I helped them with this, I would get my broom back. So I assume in the next chapter we're gonna go back to Forbidden Forest, do the whole thing with the centaur and everything like that. Guess we'll see. So keep it locked here for more Harry Potter Hogwarts Mystery. So thank you everybody so much for watching. If you guys have enjoyed this video, please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. My name's Casey, and I will see you on the next one. Bye bye guys.